Von der Leyen pats herself on the back as thrown in with by Joe Biden, giving fair warning to Boris. Von der Leyen said in a statement after meeting with Biden at the White House that it is very important that the protocol and the Brexit withdrawal agreement, which keep the land border open between Northern Ireland in the United Kingdom and Ireland in the European Union, remain in place. Next week the Commission is expected to present EU states with various retaliatory options if the UK government goes ahead with its threat to suspend parts of the arrangements designed to avoid a hard border on the island of Ireland. Von der Leyen told reporters in Washington, "I think that President Biden and I will share the assessment that it is important for peace and stability on the island of Ireland to keep the withdrawal agreement and to stick to the protocol. This protocol has managed to square the difficult circle that Brexit caused. And now Northern Ireland has access to both markets that have access to the single market, the British single market as well as the European single market. Therefore, the situation is a positive one. And we want to do everything to cut red tape to be as flexible as possible within the protocol. They are the possibility to keep peace and stability on the island of Ireland," she said. "So we are willing, as a European Union, to show the utmost flexibility, and we have shown utmost flexibility within the protocol, but it is important to stick to what we have agreed and signed together, to work with that." The White House later issued a statement in which it said both leaders had during their talks expressed their continued support for political and economic stability in Northern Ireland. EU diplomats were warned on Wednesday, during a downbeat assessment by the bloc's Brexit Commissioner, Maros Sefcovic, that his British counterpart, David Frost, had been making unrealistic demands in the recent talks over the issue. It is understood that Germany's representative said in response that the EU must be ready to be hard-hitting should Downing Street ultimately decide to suspend parts of the agreed deal. Ireland starts making contingency plans for UK trade war with the EU. The withdrawal agreement and the protocol were a prerequisite for the trade agreement, Berlin's ambassador said, according to one account. It shouldn't be forgotten when thinking about countermeasures. The withdrawal agreement keeps Northern Ireland in the single market and draws a customs border down the Irish Sea. But under Article 16, parts of the agreement can be suspended as a safeguard in response to a distortion of trade or the creation of societal difficulties. The scope of the suspension must be proportionate, however, and the Commission is expected to advise that Brussels must tailor its response should Number 10 trigger the article. The EU response must be well prepared, robust, proportional and legally sound, a senior EU diplomat said. Our response to the UK is also looked at by other trading partners. While suspension of the trade parts of the agreement is possible, the EU could also retaliate through targeted tariffs or even by ending arrangements that allow data flows between the bloc and the UK. The advantage of giving a year's notice of suspension of the trade deal would be to open a new chapter and force the UK to take the process seriously, according to one EU source. But diplomats added that there was no desire to escalate the issue. Speaking in the House of Lords on Wednesday, Frost said he still believed the talks over Northern Ireland, now in their fourth week, could be successful and urged the EU to be calm. "I gently suggest that our European friends stay calm and keep things in proportion," he said. They might remind themselves that no government and no country has a greater interest in stability and security in Northern Ireland and the Belfast Good Friday Agreement than this government. Belfast